Pastor Jonathan Ward. Amen. He's God's man for the hour. He's going to give unto us what thus saith the Lord. Amen. Open up your hearts as God speaks to us tonight. In Jesus' name. God bless you, sir. We truly give honor to the Lord on the day for who He is in our life, for being our God, our Savior, our strong tower, our bridge over troubled water, our King forever. Bring you greetings from the way back to Pentecost Church in Baltimore, Maryland. Good to see Baltimore family. Some came with me. This is the crew here. Glad to see you. Made it. We just thank God for His goodness. I told him I wasn't going to hold him. So I guess I might not hold him too long. I might hear about it. Well, we're grateful today to be in the house of the Lord one more time. I always say there's nobody like our God. Nobody like our God. I'd like to thank the invitation on today, Pastor Sheldon. It's good to see First Lady Sheldon. God bless you, sis. Mother Baker. Everybody love Mother Baker. Mostly everybody love Mother Baker. Everybody don't love no everybody. I got you. You know what I mean, though, Mother. Mother sitting back there. She's sharp as a tack. Yes. I'm trying to take your husband's spot. Look a little something of myself. Couldn't nobody too much. People dress like this or the yeah. Between him and my father, I don't know. But both of us very, very outstanding dresses. But I'm thanking the Lord just for being good. Good. Look down on me, save the wretch like me. Brought me out of darkness into His marvelous light. Bless me and come into the house of the Lord and marry a beautiful wife that I have. First Lady Lord. Good wife, good mother. Can't ask for a better wife. We'll do it all over again. This May be 24 years. And I'm grateful today to have her in my life and pretty much all my kids here except for my older daughter. But we thank the Lord. Sister Tony, Missionary Tony, our president. We're going to have to get y'all to sing when they come. You know they coming in September now. Get some of them songs together. Yeah, y'all, we all can get up there. You know, it's good to see Elder here, Elder Abner. Now, you know, I remember him way back. And every time I remember him, I said, this is the singer here. That's all I knew him by. When I seen him, he was always leading the brotherhood and singing. Open the service up, worshiping the Lord. And I'm telling you now, and we need that in the house of the Lord everywhere. Musicians, God bless you. My son wanted to play. I told him, you got to wait and see, son. We're not going to hold you long. I want to pray before we get started. But I want to just tell you my subject before I get started. God is in control. He's in control. Do you believe that? Do you have confidence in God? He's in control. He's in control. You got to let him be in control. I don't want to get ahead of myself because it don't take me long. I'm sitting down. I'm telling you now, our God is in control of everything. I'm telling you, no matter how big or how small it is, our God is in control. You got to know this. You got to believe this. You got to understand who God is. He's in control. He's in control. I'm telling you today, I'm grateful for that. I see the sister pastors. He's sitting back there. Elder Anthony Allen sitting back there with Brother Winston. Sister Marcia, that's our singer right there. Sister Sharon right there. And all my kids, my little group right there. That's that bunch right there, yeah. That's that age now. They teach you all the stuff that's going on now. Trying to keep up with how the thing that young people doing now. You make sure, Dad, or as they say now, they say since that I'm 50 years old. I told them, no, it's start time to call me Pops now. I'm 50. I turned 50. Lord bless me to see 50 years old on Tuesday just passed. I told Pastor, I said, listen here. I said, my wife said, you always say your age, but when somebody tell you, come up to you and tell you that you weren't going to see the age of 21, you got to say, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm telling you now, I'm grateful to be 50. I'm telling you now, when somebody can tell you, listen here, you ain't going to live past the age. And I'm telling you, they don't know that God is in control. You got to understand who God is. You got to understand who God is. I'm going to leave those out eyes. That's what I told him. I got my bifocals on here. Yeah. But I want to pray right quick. Lord, we thank you, Jesus, for how you brought us up these busy highways and byways, these busy, Lord, these dangerous streets, Lord. You brought us into the house of the Lord one more time to give your name the praise and the honor that's due to you, Lord. I ask you, my God, to look down on your people, Lord. Everyone that's here on the day, bless them in a special way. Look down on their families, Lord. Shout down, Lord. Let your grace and mercy follow them all the rest of their lives, Lord. Bless your word on the day, Lord. Bless the angel of this house, Lord. Increase his faith. Increase, my God, the people of God on this day, Lord. Let your blood cover. Lord, we're leaning. We're dependent on you, Lord. We trust in you. We come this far by faith, trusting in your word, trusting in your name, Lord, because you never failed us. There's no failure in you, God. Sanctify our very thoughts and our very intentions. Make us whole, Lord. Build us up in the most holy faith, Lord. We thank you. We praise your name. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Very familiar passage of scripture. I love Job. Job is still teaching now today. And everything, in every parable, every story in this Bible is still teaching now today. Job lets you understand, let you know that God is in control. He was in control back then, and he's in control right now in 2019. God is in control. I'm telling you now, I'm grateful for that. I don't know what I would do if God wasn't in control. I no doubt would have been dead, lost, without Christ down on the inside. Because God is in control, I'm standing before you today. My God. Job, the first chapter I want to read. I'm just going to read what I have. Job, first chapter, starting at verse number 6. It said, and now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them. He said, and the Lord said unto Satan, whence cometh thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it. He said, and the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect, meaning a mature, and upright, an honest man, one that fear God and eschews evil, one that avoid evil. Can I say something right here? You know, when we look at that perfect, we know that there was only one perfect man, and that was God, Jesus Christ from heaven. Yeah. When you look at this, God have called several people in the Bible, Noah and Abraham, perfect, meaning they was mature. You got to let God grow up in you. You've been saved for 20 years. You can't keep on acting like a baby like you got saved a year ago. Let God grow up and be a man in you. So they came to a place in their life where they was mature. And God was able to use them because they was mature. That's why he called them perfect. You got to, and we're trying to perfect holiness. Not perfect like our God is. He said, and then Satan answered the Lord and said, doeth thou fear Job? Doeth Job fear God for nothing? Has not thou made a hedge about him and about his house and about all that he hath on every side? thou hast blessed the works of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land. He said, but put forth thy hand now, and touch all that he hath, and he will curse thee to thy face. He said, and the Lord said unto Satan, he said, behold, all that he hath is in thy power, only upon him put not forth thy hand. So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord. May the Lord have a blessing to read of his word. There's a couple of things else I'm going to read, but I want to start right there. When you look at this, you have to understand sometimes we give Satan too much credit. Seems like every time something happened that we don't like, we say Satan is on my track. The devil is bothering me. But Job said that the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. See, you got to get mature in the Lord to understand that that's God. God made it. Listen here, you might be at a place in your life that God have considered you. But you turn around and give it to Satan and say, Satan is doing this. You got to listen here. I'm telling you now, you got to know who God is. And I'm telling you now, when you get to know who God is, it takes time. This is not no overnight thing to know who God is. We'll never know the entire intimate part of God. It'll blow our little minds. But there's some things that you can understand about God. God will open up to you. So there might be some things he might tell me that he might not never tell you. Everybody get a part. Everybody gonna get something from God that the next person might not get. But our God, Job here letting you know that God is in control. God told Satan, I wrote down here, Satan got to get permission from God. Satan to look at God's here, look and tell God, I want to break his leg. God will tell him, break it from the ankle. Don't break it from the knee. God, he got to get permission from God. So you know what you got to do? You got to do just like Job. Job said, naked I came, and naked I'm going to leave. There's nothing that you want to take out of this world. You came with nothing, you're going to leave with nothing. I want you to understand this afternoon that no matter how much you gain in this world, you'll never take anything with you. I want you to understand also that I don't care how much you gain, how much you get, whether it's education or money. I'm going to tell you something like this here. Nobody will be talking about how much success you have in heaven. Nobody will be talking about how much success that you have in hell. Nobody. So I'm telling you now, yes, I tell my kids, get that education because you're going to need it in these times and days that you're living in. But you got to put God first. You got to know that God is in control. You got to know that. Satan, he's obligated to God. He has an obligation to God to do whatever he want to do. You got to know this. Child of God, you got to know it. You got to understand that. He said, and I looked, and as I began to look at this thing, you got to realize that all the angelic beings, they both good and evil, are compelled to give account of themselves to God. They got to give account. So when the sons of God was coming, we was looking at that one time, and we was trying to, and I was saying that I believe that's the angels. But Satan had to come also. So whatever the sons of God was, they was good. Satan was evil. But he still both had to come and give account to God. God asked Satan, what you doing? Where you coming from? I'm coming to and fro into the earth. I'm trying to find out who I can mess with. I'm trying to find out who I can tear down. Who I can bring depression upon. Who I can stress out. Who I can destroy. God said, but you got to understand, when you get down on your knees, then you got to understand that my God is in control. My God. He's in control. He's in control. I want you to understand it. If there's nothing else that you leave on today, that you understand that God, He's in control. I'm telling you now, you got to have confidence in God. I say all the time, if you praying, you ought to believe what you're praying. If you don't believe what you're praying, then why are you praying? You're just going, I'm telling you now, you're just going through the motion. You got to believe that God will do whatever you ask for Him to do. I'm going to make me preach by myself over here. But I'm telling you now, God, our God, He's a wonderful God. He loves us. He's concerned about us. And I'm telling you now, He is in control. Now, since Satan have to get permission from God to torture us. Yeah. Because I'm going to tell you something. Anytime you feel torture, it's a sense of hell. Hell is torture. Can you imagine just dropping forever, falling forever? No, this in darkness. You shouldn't want your worst enemy to go to hell. Nobody belong to hell. Hell was not made for man. It was made for the devil. Since we want to turn our backs on God and don't want to do what God wants us to do, then I'm telling you now, hell have opened up. But it's for the devil and all for the fallen angels, the 1/3 of the angels that came with him. Not for you, not for me. You got to understand, He's in control. You got to let Him be in control. You got to open up. You got to take off and put on righteousness. Take off carnality and put on righteousness. If you want to see the work of God, if you want to see God hanging on you, He's in control. He sees you. He understands you. He knows what you're going through before the foundation of the world. You got to understand, saints, that God has worked out everything that you're going through before the foundation of the world. You just got to wait on Him. We don't like to wait. Oh God, we trying to figure this thing out. We trying to figure out how can we do this. I'm telling you now, you got to wait on God. I preached one time, God, He hears you, but you got to wait until He answers. Since Satan have to get permission from God to torture us, both mentally, physically, it should give us a sense of insurance, security, that God is in control. God is in. Now this is the first part. This is the first attack here on Job. The second one you find here in the second chapter, starting at the second verse, or first again, there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them to present himself before the Lord. This is the second attack. The Lord said, he took, if you read this story, all his kids was killed. All the cattle, everything that this man owned, the stuff that he had was taken away from him. Even his wife said, won't you curse the Lord and die? Job, he knew God. He had confidence in God. He had confidence in God. And Job, can I tell you, Job wasn't saved like we are. But he had faith in God. He prayed every day for his kids. He said, I'm gonna have to go and pray for them just in case. I told Pastor, I said, that's why I said, listen here, I have to anoint my house every month. Go around my house every month and anoint every bed, every door, every pillow. Why? Because you're going to keep the devil at bay. If you want something from God, my God, you got to do something here. You got to do something here. You got to do something here. If you want something from God, you can't stand there in this 12 on your fingers, you got to do something. You got to do something. You can't just stand there. Lord help us. You got to do something. You got to do something. What you want from God. Whatever it is that you want from God. Saints, I'm telling you, now you're going to do something. There's something that you're going to do. Yes. You're going to get, I'm telling you now, a fast life. You have to have a prayer life if you want God to do something from you. All right. Hallelujah. I'm telling you now, we get in trouble, and then I'm telling you, then we want to press and pray. No, you got to keep on praying even when everything seems to be like it's going right. All right. When all your bills are paid, when everything, when all husband and wife and girlfriend or whatever they might be in your life, it's not acting up, that's when you still got to pray. You should be praying even more then. So when that test comes, Lord, you have stored up some prayer. You have turned down your plate. You have got in contact with God. And you can tell that devil, come on with your best self. I'm with God. My God is in control. He's in control. He's in control. God is standing up. I'm telling you now, that's why you got to read that word every day. You got to read that word every day. Mr. Sanders told it. He started down there at the Wayback DC Church listening to the Bible. He was telling all of us to get a Bible on CD and just listen to it. I'm telling you, you got to get that word in you some way, somehow. I'm talking about every single day of your life. Yes. This is your blueprint. This is what you're going to stand on. God stand on his own word. He don't change for nobody. I'm telling you today, God is in control. He's in control. And because of that, we ought to be grateful today. We ought to be grateful today. He said, the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job? That there is none like him in the earth, a perfect, he said, an upright man, that one that fear God and eschew evil, and still holdeth fast into his integrity, although thou movest me against him to destroy him without cause. Why? He had no motive. There was no motive. Job was doing the right thing. Job was doing the right thing. He prayed. He feared God. But the Lord said he was upright. He was honest. He prayed. He prayed for his kids. He was doing the things that was right. But God said, God knew that the devil wanted to destroy him. He knew it. He knew it. But God already knew that Job was going to make a stand. He was going to make a stand. I love this. You know, and y'all know the story, so I don't have to read the rest of that. But you know, there's a song. I like this song. What's this song about? The rent the clock cold. Take it back. You know it, Elder. Take it back. I like the part where she say, it said, everything that the devil stole, God give it back to me. God give it back to me. Everything that the devil stole, God, he'll give it back to you. But she did a lot of parts. I said, come on, sis, you messed up, man. The lot of parts. She said, come on, you going to go back with me to the devil's camp and take everything that he stole from you? No, God going to give it back to you. You can't beat the devil. You need God to beat the devil. You don't have enough to beat the devil. You think the devil, you don't know where the devil come from? He come from heaven. I'm telling you now, he knows. He know what to do. But the devil don't know what you're thinking. He don't know what you're thinking. He can't be in every place at one time. But he got those demons and things. But God, that could be everywhere and every time, he's the one that's in control. She said, everything. She said, you can't have my joy. Can't have my peace. Can't have my faith. She said, I want everything. Everything that the devil stole, God will give it back to me. Don't go back into don't Please don't go to no devil camp and try to take anything back. If God gonna give it back to you, stick with that. Let God give it back to you. Because when God do it, the devil, I'm telling you, the devil ain't got no business taking them from you no way. He ain't got no business taking them from you. Can I read this line of part right here? When you look at that, and you look at, when you sum the story up, Job, all that Job went through, his friends, his wife talking foolish, his friends saying, Job, you must have sinned. This and that. Job, I'm telling you now, he said the sores and everything that he had to deal with. I mean, he was humiliated. Can you go through what Job went through? Can we go through that? Can you? I'm telling you now, Job lost all 10 of his kids. Can you lose one? Boy, we go crazy if I'm telling you now, we go crazy if we lose a niece. If we lose our dog. Go ahead. I can't come to church, I done lost my dog. But they said, Job, he lost everything, every cattle. He was the richest man in the East. Took all that stuff away from him. Took it all from him. Why didn't he care? Why he didn't take the wife? The Lord is hearing what the wife is saying. Did he spare? I didn't hear see in the Bible that he destroyed. The wife was destroyed. And she told him to curse God and die. Do you know why she wouldn't? What the Bible didn't say that? Come on, they was one. They was one. I'm gonna take you because you belong. You with him. You Job. You his wife. Y'all one. So when it come down to that, God, my God, I'm telling you now, he's a just God. He know what to do and how to do it, even though she talk foolish. God is in control. That's all. God is in control. Don't go back. Don't go back into the devil camp. You couldn't deal with the devil in the first place. That's why he stole something from you. Now you're going to turn around and go back in there and think you're going to. Why would you want something that the devil walked all over anyway? He walked all over and you want to go back and get it. It's been tampered with and you want to go back with it. Don't get back and get it. With God Almighty will give you whatever you want, when you want it, how you want it. All you got to do is ask him for it. And he knows what you need when you need it. Thank you, Jesus. It says, so the Lord, this is Job, the 42nd chapter, verse 12 and 13. It says, so the Lord blessed the latter end of Job more than the beginning. Stop worrying about your beginning. We all was born in sin. We all was on our way to hell. You're writing your story now while you're on earth. I'm telling you now what you got to work on is how you're going to end this story. You're going to end this story. Your story one day is going to end. So the Lord blessed the latter end of Job more than the beginning, for he had 14,000 sheep, 6,000 camels, 1,000 yoke of ox, and 1,000 sheep heads. He had also 7 sons and 3 daughters. Everything that the devil stole, God, give it back to me. Everything. And God allowed it. God allowed that to happen. He allowed it. He allowed it. I'm telling you now, when I look back on my life, and see what God brought me from. Thank you, Jesus. When I look back on my life and see how God had brought me out of the things that he brought me out of. I can truly say today that he had his hand on me. I can truly say with my own testimony that he was in control of my life from day one. I don't need my mother, I don't need my father to tell me that I have experienced this thing, that God was in control of my life from day one. The doctor told my mother that I wasn't going to live. I was dying as a baby. But God, the only God that was in control of my life. Job said, he said, for the thing, He said, which I fear the most. The thing that I greatly fear the most. He said, come upon me. But he feared it. That don't mean you ain't gonna fear. He feared. The Bible said that Jesus feared. Drops of blood came from God, from him. He feared. Or drops of sweat, like blood, came from him. So he feared. Job, this thing that I didn't want to happen to me. There's a lot of things in our life we don't want to happen to us. It have come upon me. But I can truly say that my God is in control.
Oh, yes, he is.
He's in control. You can look at the devil and say, though he slay me, yet will I trust in him. Yeah, will I trust him? Why are you going to trust him? He's in control. He's in control. If a man should die, should live again, all the days of my appointed time, I'm going to wait. What you waiting for? My God is in control. I'm waiting on God. I'm waiting on God. I'm waiting on God to offer the finish of my faith. He's in control of my life. And everything that I'm doing. He's in control. Man that is born of a woman. Come on, y'all. He's up a few days and full of trouble. Nothing but trouble. Can I tell you something? That's mankind. Don't look at me and tell me, oh, that's your man. No, that's mankind, my woman. That's belong to every man. That's mankind there. You full of trouble. You got some trouble in your life.
That's Lord. That's Lord.
God. He's in control. He's in control. Can I close out right quick? He's in control. He's in control. He's in control. I'm telling you now, if you don't be thankful for nothing, you got to understand that your God is in control. He knows what you need, when you need it, how you need it. He's in control. When you look at the devil, when man, I'm telling you now, have looked at you and said, you are never bound to anything. When man step over you, when man spit on you and said, you ain't going to be nothing. Our God, you can look at them and say, your God is in control. I'm in control. I'm in control. I'm telling you now, boy, if I had a couple more pounds off, I'd dance a little bit more because God is in control. It makes you want to dance. It makes you want to shout. God is in control of my life. Oh no, I'm telling you now, you don't know my story. There's a story behind this. There's a story behind my life. I'm telling you, looking at a man facing 30 years in prison. I wasn't squeaky clean. I was born up in church all my life from day one. But I'm telling you now, I was facing some time. God looked beyond my faults and saw my need and said, I'm going to save this boy. I'm going to use him. Why? He's in control. Lord have mercy. Not only is he in control of my life, but he's in control of yours. He's in control of your kids' life. He's in control of your neighbor's life. He's in control of your co-worker's life. Keep praying. Keep fasting. Keep looking. Keep searching. Keep holding on to God. He's in control. You got to believe that thing I'm telling you now. You got to get that thing in your spirit like never before. For God I live and for God I die. Why? He's in control. I'm telling you now, he's in control. I'm grateful today. I can embrace that. When I have hard times, when I have good times in my life, I can still say, God, my God, to sit high and look slow, he's in control. No matter what, go to Jesus. Go to Jesus. Go to Jesus. Go to Jesus. I don't care what kind of problem you're having. You can't bug God. I don't care how small, how great the problem may be in your life. Whatever it is, go to him. You young ones that's in church, that's in school, don't stress yourself over those tests. Get that bless all. Anoint that chest.
Come on here.
Anoint it.
I will.
And say, Lord, you in control. You in control. I'm looking for you to open my understanding up, Lord, so I can pass this thing. We that have bills, anoint them bills and tell Lord, you know I got more bills than money. You in control, Lord. Help me out. Increase. Y'all gonna make me preach like I feel like. Y'all gonna make me preach like I'm at home today. Lord, you in control of my life, and man can't do nothing about it because it's you and only you. You're in control, Lord. And because of that, I'm telling you, Lord, thank you. Thank you. Come on, tell God thank you. Tell him thank you. Tell him thank you. He's in control. Let him be in control. He want to help you. He want to save you. He want to deliver you. Let God arise. And let your enemies be scattered. And they that hate him, let them flee from before him. Let God. Can't nobody do it like God. Can't nobody do it like God. We're going to learn this until we die. Don't beat yourself up. You that want to know so much about the word. Listen here. Just read it every day. See, we stress sometimes because we don't know what the pastor know, or because what the elder and the missionary know that's been around for a while. I tell you what, just keep reading your Bible every day. Don't read and try to remember. Just read it. That's a living word. It ain't like your mathematic Bible, your book. It's a living word. You can read that every day. And I'm telling you now, when that devil come up against you, that word, y'all don't hear me on the day. I'm telling you now, that word, that Holy Ghost will make us stand up. It will stand. I'm telling you now, what God do when the devil try to come up against him and tempt him, he put the word on him. That's the weapon. Put the word on him. God, you in control, and because you in control, I'm going to put you on him, Lord. I'm going to put you on him every chance I get. You in control, Lord. Thank you for being in control of my life. I can't help myself. I can't help myself. But Jesus is in control. He's in control.
Thank you, Jesus.
I'm telling you now. You can look forward to that. Today. Start the day. Put God before anything. And see what he do. Put him in front of whatever you're going through. Put him there first. See what he do for you. I'm putting you first, Lord. Not second or third. First.
That's Lord.
Why are you going to do that? He's in control, elder. He's in control. He's in control. He's in control. And today I'm telling you now, when all have failed, when everything have failed, when everything seemed like it's dark, oh God, I can go to Jesus. I can call him whenever I need him. Father, up in heaven, I can go to God in prayer. God is in control. I just come to encourage your heart this afternoon. I just come to encourage you, to let you know that he's in control of everything. That devil can't harm you. Stop. I'm telling you now, stop giving him too much credit. We are our worst enemies for the most part. We are our worst enemies. You tell me what the devil all you want. We are our worst enemies. But guess what? God's in control of us. God is not like the DEA. He's not going to kick down your door. He's going to knock at your door. You got to let him in. Let them come in there and sup with you. Let them break bread with you. Find some time. Find some time to sup with the Lord. Find some time. I taught a Bible class at the council. Young man asked a question. Is it all right to pray when I'm on my way to work? I said, that's when I get my best prayer. I work about 35, 40 minutes away. Oh, I ain't turned no radio on, no CD, no nothing. Lord, it's just me and you. They asked me, can I get a ride home? No. Somebody already riding with me. Oh, I'm riding with them, just me and Jesus. I need to talk. I'm telling you that every chance you get. You go on break, you got a half an hour out. Come on, give some of that time to Jesus. You ain't waiting for no whole hour. I ain't trying to tell you what to do. I'm trying to tell you if you really want to know God, the intimate part of God, you got to do something. If you really want to feel that God is in control of your life, I'm telling you, man, prayer is how you get to know Him. I'm telling you, how you going to get to know that wife if you don't communicate with her? You communicated with her before you got married. You got to keep it up while you're married. You're married to Jesus. Keep that relationship open. Don't close that door and try to do it by yourself. See what she's talking about. I'm telling you now, I know my wife. She give me good advice sometimes when I go to her and like, what you think about this? Well, I ain't too much of a man to ask my wife something. My chest ain't stuck out like that. But there's awesome things that a man got to take care of that a wife might not agree with now. Let me just say that. But Jesus is in control. God bless you.
Amen, amen. God is in control. Hallelujah. I'm so glad He's in control of my life. Where would I be without Him?